Black folks always fucking their kids' head up with these stupid ass names. And they talking about, my name Erica, but it's spelled with a B. Bitch, that's Barica.
Oh, nah, what's the name?
Stop! It's the motherfucking remix! Cause we don't understand why another man gives you his name. Cause when he gives you his name, the giving of another's name denotes possession.
Whenever somebody occupies a nation, any conquering forces, when they take over certain nations, first thing they will do is they'll change your name. This is the technology of dominance. This is the technology of enslaving. If you look at the African-American history, when African people were brought in, the first thing is, at the port, their names were changed. Whatever they had African names, they were taken away and some silly names will be given.
Then they forced us into their names.
My name's not Platt. My name…
Your name is Platt.
His name should be Toby.
And they called us Smith, Jones, Robinson, Green, Brown, Hogg. A black man called Mr. White. And they banned you from being called Kunta Kinte.
Say it louder so they all can hear you. What's your name?
Toby. My name is Toby.
Why he give you his name? He own you. And he acts like he own you.
If you truly want serious freedom and serious liberation, and you want to have self-determination, how can you do that with the name that somebody else gave you? You know what I'm saying? The name from a person who didn't even respect you, you know?
So if I give you a meaningless name, you will become a meaningless, stupid person in front of me because I have a meaningful name, I have a tradition, I have a culture, you have nothing.
It should shock you, it should make you feel depressed, and it should make you feel bad inside walking around with some other person's name. You need to drop that and liberate yourself and really pick your name out, because they told you your name was stupid when you came here. That's a dumb sounding name. You know what I'm saying? And so now you, okay, Joe, Jay, you know, so pick it up, you know what I'm saying? It's about that time.
With brothers like Abraham of the Hebrews having his name changed from Abram, and then Jacob having his name changed to Israel. And if we bring it up to contemporary times with Malik el-shabbazz or Malcolm X having his name changed from Malcolm Little, and then Stokely Carmichael changing his name to Kwame Ture.
It wasn't until the late 80s and 90s that we started to get, you know, kind of the made-up, concatenated names that you see now.
I believe our brothers and sisters with names like those choose to be called that because the names that they were given at birth, they're government names. Those names don't resonate with their soul. It doesn't resonate with their spirit. It doesn't resonate with their essence of who they are and where they come from. And so most of the time when you hear brothers and sisters with names like that, those brothers and sisters are not, you know, not the most conscious people in the world, right? So they don't know about our history and things like that, or otherwise they might choose a more African name like Kwame or something along those lines, right? So I've come to respect and even appreciate brothers and sisters that step out there and decide to go ahead and own these names that they made up or that the family have, you know, nicknamed them, because after all, they have European names, but they're not European. So it makes sense, right?
What is your real name?
Malcolm X.
Is that your legal name?
As far as I'm concerned, it's my legal name.
Have you been to court to establish the
I didn't have to go to court to be called Murphy or Jones or Smith.
My name ain't Cassius Clay. That is a slave name, and I am a free man. I am Muhammad Ali.
I know there's some names out there that can get kind of wild, you know, way out there, you know what I mean? But again, you know, it's a way of us saying that, no, we're not going to take on that identity. We're not going to take on that spirit of Europeans, right? We're going to be us. We're going to be ourselves.
It's not all about just having an African name, because I met this sister, you know, she said, my name is, you know, Jody, but I want an African name, you know, because it's the end thing now to be positive. But don't just get an African name, get an African brain, you know what I'm saying? It's all about educating yourself first, you know, don't walk around with that name if you can't defend the ideals and if you don't even know your culture, you know what I'm saying?